We might want to shut this door. We can do a little cozy in here.
Yeah, cool.
Cozy. Just slides. Unless we don't have enough space.
If you don't have enough space, then we can shut this whole area back there. You're not gonna have enough space. You're not gonna look at this and shut. Just make sure everyone knows.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. A little cold.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, so.
Was it colder yesterday in Milwaukee?
Yeah, yesterday was pretty cool.
How was it? I heard about the
Power went out. We didn't even play. There was no show. Yeah. Power went out for like 4 or 5 blocks.
Well, we're good. I'll just check this whole back area and be shut.
Alright.
Red Bull.
You're not into it?
Red Bull. Cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna get all 4 of you.
You can, if you take it out, it might be zoomed a little.
Just gotta check yourself out for a second.
Yeah, I was doing that a minute ago.
Just run over here, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You good?
By the way.
Oh, sorry, John.
Dylan, where's the
Nice to meet
record?
you.
Dylan.
John, very nice to meet
It's recording the red light's on. It's already good.
Okay.
Alright, let me just
You're
get
good.
this out of the way. Alright.
All right, I'm Dylan Dulberg with Leo Bautista, and we got Brian Dales and John Gomez at the Somerset.
How's it going?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. This is the longest line of the tour I think I've seen so far, so I'm pretty excited about this one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We were just talking about yesterday how there was a little snafu with the venue.
Yeah, the power went out in Milwaukee about an hour before doors, and they couldn't get it back on in time, so the whole show got postponed, and we're working on a rescheduling date right
The
now.
Rave is the most haunted venue, I feel
We
like.
heard.
And at least, you know, the venues we've played is definitely the most haunted venue, so somehow the ghosts during the power outage found their way into all of our equipment today during sound check and found a way to really screw everything up today.
Yeah, even today.
Even today, just with everything. So, yeah, too bad. I think like a power plant exploded. So honestly, my problems are minor compared to.
There's worse stuff going on.
I hope everyone's all right.
On stage, you guys always look like you're having a lot of fun. Is that spread backstage? Like a lot of pranks going on, a lot of fun stories after the shows?
Usually.
I mean, I think you have to kind of make fun of each other a little bit and mess around with each other to keep it lighthearted, or else it just kind of gets stuffy, the whole like atmosphere of being around each other so much. So I think it's important we always kind of mess around with each other.
Full disclosure, how many pieces of clothing Mickey Mouse on this bus right now?
Probably 12 or 13.
And how many without Mickey Mouse? About that much?
Hard to count that high.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way, there are 3 girls on this bus. I have probably more clothing than all of them combined. I think I'm proud of it, too, but, yeah. I have this theory that I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I bring a suit on tour, too, just in case.
Just in case, you know.
Just in case.
Oh, while you're in town, play the Philharmonic. Okay, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that because like how about your mother?
Oh, a little bit. Sometimes you just need a suit and you need to look really good. I might wear it tonight.
Would you say you're Barney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ted Mosby's a pussy. No shame in that.
Fair enough. Who are you?
Who am I in the group? Marshall, probably.
Probably Robin.
Robin? How am I Robin?
I don't know.
Makes no sense.
It made sense in my
Nothing
head.
like Robin. I'd like to think Marshall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just call it myself since he's just gonna be a dick about it.
Fair. In April, you guys have a new album coming out, Legendary.
We do.
What can you tell us about the album?
I can definitely say it's our proudest work to date. We're really, I think third time really is a charm on this one. I think it's a very appropriate for summer. It's a feel-good, high-energy, alternative pop record. It was the most fun experience we've had making a record to date.
I was reading in an interview, I think it was Alt Rock, that you mentioned that every record on a band should change the sound a little bit more.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess to paraphrase that, but I think I was asked how does this compare to other ones, and I think when we went into making this record, we wanted to we took a good look at Love Like This, a good look at Everything's Fine, looked at like what the best things are from Love Like This, which to us was its high energy and its kind of tongue-in-cheek lyrical voice. And Everything's Fine, also the great things about Everything's Fine, where it's kind of very mature songwriting. Like we definitely grown as songwriters, and but then also keeping in mind what makes the Somerset 3.0 the Somerset 3.0. I feel like every record should have a little bit different of an X factor. I mean, there are the key things about our band that will tie every record together. But like, if I as a listener don't want to listen to a band that makes the same exact record every single time.
I think you just keep refining, and as like, I mean, we've been doing this for 5 years, so like you just kind of, each record you start kind of refining, and sometimes you make missteps, and sometimes you do brilliant things. I think Legendary is one of those brilliant things we have been doing the last 5 years.
Do you have any other siblings besides your brother?
No.
So is it weird with your cousins, like in your family reunions, like, how are you doing? Oh, well, we just toured and...
We
everything.
Is it cool to tour internationally with your brother?
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I mean, I think having family around is always good, dude. Family's everything.
For example, I mean, Josh's little brother is our merch guy and drum tech, and Josh's other brother used to be our guitar tech. We keep it in the family over here at Somerset.
Dude, I think family's a super important thing, and I love having my family on the road. Yeah, I mean, I guess, it is kind of funny at, like, family reunions. People are like, so, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And after a while, it's just like, what are you doing? Whatever, you know what I mean? Because it keeps being, because it's such a weird, I think we all experience it with our families. It's kind of a weird profession. So a lot of people are always kind of, like, drilling you with questions when you just kind of want to, like, maybe ask them a question or this, that, the other. I don't know, I think they're just kind of weird. I'm like, wait, so what do you do exactly? And you're like, all right, it's kind of weird. We hop on this bus and we live with each other for months on end. It's kind of odd.
On the last album, there were 2 songs that really stuck out as being more sentimental almost. The first one, I wrote it down, was Back to the Start. Can you tell us about the meaning behind that song?
I mean, for me at least, that whole record kind of had one theme. It's this whole record of kind of boy meets girl in the trials and tribulations of a relationship. It's kind of the yin and yang of like what encompasses a long relationship. And it was very personal because I just kind of gotten out of one. But Back to the Start was just that kind of yearning to go back to when things were perfect. I think that was just a kind of a chapter along the story that was Everything's Fine.
And the other one was Mannequin. That one stuck out because it's such a interesting foray into almost a new genre.
Yeah, it was really heavy.
Yeah, it was the heaviest song we've ever done, I think. But that song lyrically was really cool for me because, I mean, in short, disclosed form, I had an ex-girlfriend who started dating one of my best friends shortly after me, and we kind of made the mannequin metaphor.
Was there any challenges that you guys didn't see in like doing this new style? Was there anything that you didn't foresee as like a difficulty?
I mean, I think at first when we all moved into a house together over the summer to start writing the record, and I think we were surprised at first how little we were really writing at first. We've been off the road forever, so just us being home during the summer with all of our friends was kind of like distracting, but it was a necessary distraction to kind of like get out of our heads so much. I think the biggest struggle was like right at the beginning. I'll never forget, like one night, it was like probably 2 weeks in, like we all, like a fight broke out, like we all kind of blew up on each other, and it was kind of like, what record are we making? You know what I mean? Like, are we making a Jimmy World record? Are we like doing something like going to just like jam, like in like do it supernatural? Like, are we acoustic-y, kind of like we were in Everything's Fine? Are we pop rock like we were in Love Like This? And so I think the biggest struggle I didn't really see coming was just us finding out, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What is the ultimate question? Like, what kind of sound what should we sound like?
And it was cool to kind of just see that play out for itself. I don't think we forced into a certain direction. I think like songs just kind of started taking shape, and we
found some awesome producers.
We stumbled into a kind of friend group of some really great producers that we got to work with. It was also cool to make a record where it wasn't all produced by one guy.
Not all at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like spread across 8 months.
It's cool to do. We got to work like a song at a time instead of just going in with like one guy and banging out a whole record in 3 weeks. We got to just do like a song at a time.
What's your guilty pleasure music?
I don't believe in guilty pleasures because I'm very proud of the girl pop music I listen to. So there's no guilty. It's just all pleasure. I love pop music.
Yeah, I love
Name
pop
anything that's on the radio, I probably can find something I like about it.
Boys.
John was obsessed with
I was
boy bands when he was 9.
Yeah, I was obsessed
But, like,
with it.
I mean, John and I just really like writing pop songs, like, to our core. I'm like, and I've got
I think I think pop's such a giant umbrella. It's like it's a fun thing to like. That's why I'd say we'd say all pop, but it's a fun thing to play around with because pop in itself is this giant umbrella. But it's like, oh, how do we present it? Do we present it with guitars? Do you present it with big ass synths, or do you do both? Or...
Yeah, and like, I mean, we're pretty open-minded. Like, I can find something I like in just about everything.
Yeah.
Like, not really turned away by all music except Nickelback. So.
There you go.
No, I'm kidding a little bit. I can find
Nickelback's
something
kinda
good.
cool.
I can find something good in Nickelback.
Well, that's just impressive.
I didn't say that on
Dude's a-
camera.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Dude's a genius. I mean, some sort
Songs
of
are great.
formula
Yeah,
is working.
Yeah.
Describe each of you differently. Describe the Somerset in one word.
Oh.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious. All
It
right.
tastes good.
I'd say spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy, not afraid to mix it up a little bit.
Somerset is spicy delicious.
A
Yeah,
spicy
we're
kind of
spicy
delicious little treat.
Can we say that's your next album's name is Spicy Delicious?
Yeah.
Spicy Delicious. That's a good album name, actually.
That sounds like an awesome rapper name or something.
It's kind of like or like a glam rock kind of thing, like Harmar Superstar. Like,
Yeah.
Spicy Delicious. I just
Spicy
picture a fat guy in a leotard with a really high operatic voice.
Oh yes.
Spicy Delicious. Kind of
2014.
maybe looks like Jack Black and Nacho Libre.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah.
Spicy.
Okay, that could be the sequel. Even.
Spicy Delicious.
We'll have to throw you guys a percentage if we end up going with
Absolutely.
this project.
Yeah,
Commission.
that's pretty good.
How many times a day do you think you end up just starting humming Disney lyrics?
A lot. Yeah.
Fuck. A lot. No shame.
Of course not.
Great songs.
Favorite Disney princess?
Does Nala count? I know she's a lion, but something about her's pretty
She's
cool.
so awesome.
She's so awesome. I get it. She's a lion, but maybe I'm into that sort of thing. Or Jasmine because she's rich.
So either a lion or.
I mean, they're all princesses, so maybe they're all rich.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe we'll go with like the one like I remembered the other day that Sleeping Beauty's name is Aurora, and I think her name's really hot.
Is it
so-
really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Raven from That's So Raven. She's not a Disney.
She's not a Disney princess.
To me, she is.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right. One last question. Can we expect a Disney cover from you guys?
I hope so. I've been
Dude,
trying.
I
to
hope
cover
so. If there's any kind of opportunity to go in the studio or any sort of budget or any sort of like
to cover. I just can't wait to be king.
I
of the
want there to
Lion
be a
King.
compilation, but it's so hard.
Yeah,
to
there- if
Disney
there's
the
a
rights
Disney-
to that stuff,
Disney
because
doesn't
they
give
will
up the
never
rights
let
to
you
it.
do a
If there's a Punk
compilation.
Goes Disney, you guys will be on that one.
I'd love that. If we'd ever get the rights, I think that's even the problem that holds us up from even covering a lot of Disney, dude.
Disney
Great luck.
doesn't give up those rights so
Yeah.
easily.
I want to so bad.
Are you guys? I know you guys did a Kiss cover on the first Classic
We did,
Rock
yeah.
one. Are you guys planning on doing any more compilations in the future?
I think it depends on like the
Depends on
schedule and like what we're doing and if there's if there's like a song that we'd like to do at the time. I think
Kiss was really hard to cover, and we
I
rushed
bet.
it.
yeah, it was really hard to cover because we kind of started. We were in the studio and we were listening to that song, trying to like reference it, and we just started realizing this is the worst song ever written.
The more
Oh my God.
the more we delved into the recording, we were like, God, the
Why
only
did we-
good about this song is the makeup
Yeah,
on
exactly.
their faces.
And we can't.
We can't
I
do
can't figure
that.
out a way to record fire and like lasers and have it come out through the speakers. So it was.
I was like, the
lost
guy's not
cause.
even drumming on time.
It was a lost cause.
He speeds up and slows down like
Peter
crazy.
Criss.
Yeah.
So there's just really something really impressive.
But I'd like to do another compilation sometime if we, if the opportunity presents.
I bet it's fun.
It is super fun, dude. I think covering stuff is pretty fun. We haven't done a lot in a while, so I'd be interested.
I want to do Bruce Springsteen compilation. Yeah, Bruce Springsteen or Disney, that's where my head's at.
We're on the Wake Up and Be Awesome tour. Do you guys wake up and feel awesome?
Yesterday
I
I
have
woke
been.
up and felt awesome and the power went out, so I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe this mentality is a little skewed. No,
It's
I'm
more
kidding.
of a goal more than like a reality. It's just kind of like to try. I think to attempt to wake up and be awesome is really the message. I don't think anyone is always awesome,
I woke up this morning
except for myself.
awesome. Like
Except for Ted.
I woke up
Yes.
full awesome this morning. I woke up and I was like, okay, we're playing Detroit. This could be the biggest show of the tour. Today's gonna be cool.
All right. We're with the Somerset. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Go check out Dylan's channel.
Make sure you watch all the videos. We're the Somerset. Our new record, April 16th. It's called Legendary.
One after
Later.
that is called Spicy Delicious.
And
Spicy
the one after
Delicious.
that's called Spicy Delicious.
Keep an eye out for it. Thanks, guys.
2014.
2014. Thanks, guys.